Welcome to China Horse Business, the one and only podcast about Chinese booming horse market. I'm your host Zoe King, founder and CEO of Wonder Horse, from Shanghai, discovering the wonder of horse world.
Hello everyone, I'm Emma Fabrichon and I am a student in SK Business School, a French business school. I just came back from Shanghai where I met Zoe after a 6 months exchange program, and I'm very happy to co-host this episode with Zoe today.
Thank you, Emma, for joining me on this show. It is funny that the pronunciation in Chinese for your given name Emma means loving horses, and yourself is a true horse lover.
Yes, indeed, it's very funny. My Chinese friends call me Aima. I love my Chinese men. I started to ride at the age of 3 in France, and I also ride in China, in Beijing, and in Shanghai, and it was a very interesting experience. Now I'm working at Penelope Store, which is a very famous equestrian brand in France. It's a French equestrian brand created by Penelope Le Prévost. It's the most well-known female rider who won last week, the Grand Prix in Beijing. And the brand sells clothes and products for riders and horses. You really should check the website. It's very nice.
Wow, sounds good. I remember you told me that you would love to work in the equestrian industry after graduation.
Yes, indeed. I really want to link my passion for horses and horse riding and link it to China. So I don't know yet to do what. Maybe to export equestrian products or to sell horses or in the marketing industry. But I really want to link the equestrian industry and China that I really like.
Working for passion is always a beautiful thing. Guys, if you are listening and you have a good professional opportunity for Emma, rider trained in business school and having experience in China, please write to us. We will put you into contact.
Thank you so much, Zoe. But now, let's get started. Which club are you going to introduce you today?
We are going to the north of China in Shenyang, Liaoning Province. The Dongjun Qingao Equestrian Club is founded in 2008 by Mr. Bai Yanbing. They have 32 horses and 7 coaches, including 1 foreign coach. This club used the German equestrian system to teach their over 300 members, including 12 horse owners. It is one of the best clubs in terms of young riders' performance in China. 2 riders from this club have been selected in the China team together with other 4 young riders for the FEI Jumping Junior Nations Cup taking place from November 1st to 3 in Tianjin. Every year, their riders participate in over 50 competitions between March and November, both in Shenyang and in other cities. Some of them even go to Europe for winter training. The biggest event they organize is the Championship for East North China in September.
So you're going to highlight an upcoming event for us.
The 7th CISM Military War Games is ongoing in Wuhan from October 18 to 28. Chinese President Xi Jinping attended the opening ceremony. Over 10,000 military athletes from over 100 countries will compete across 27 sports. A total of 74 horses for the equestrian and 40 horses for the modern Pentathlon show jumping event will participate in equestrian competitions taking place in Wuhan Business University.
I really enjoyed the China Q&A section on your show. It's a very interesting way for our listeners to interact with you. They always got very useful tips on their specific questions. Today, we have a question for Mr. Gu, a horse owner in Inner Mongolia in China. Here is his question. Hi Zoe, I would like to buy one Arabian horse from Europe for FEI 2 stars endurance competition. I hesitate between France and Russia. Do you have any idea how much will it cost in those countries? Thank you very much for your answer.
Well, this is a typical question raised by Chinese horse owners. And my answer is always that you cannot put a price for all horses, just like you cannot put a price for all kinds of cars. If the client is not able to give more accurate information on what he needs, it is our job to help him to define the demand. But just like someone who never bought or even saw a car, it is difficult for him to tell you which kind of engine he likes. For this kind of clients, we should not ask those questions which require descriptive answer. It is better to list some possible choices which will help them to narrow down their needs. At Wonder Horse, we develop a list of questions to identify the real buyer and their precise demands. Every client is invited to go through the questionnaire before we launch any purchase process. This makes our work more efficient.
In today's China story, you have interview with Jojo Wong, General Manager of Mustang International Equine Academy.
Yes, I had a great talk with Jojo. Let's listen to her China story. Hello, Jojo. Thank you for accepting our interview.
Hi, Zoe. My pleasure.
So you are the general manager for Mustang International Equine Academy in Beijing. You guys just participate in Dongjun Beijing Masters. What exactly you have done and what do you think about the event?
Right, okay. We have been involved in the Beijing Master in the past 3 years. So for the first and second year, we are mainly competing and we did the opening show for the Beijing Master in Bird's Nest.
Okay.
So this year, it's a bit different. We joined the competitions and then we sent a team of 10 students as a volunteer supporting the operation behind the scene. So the students are from our riding academy and they are mainly helping with the stables, the arenas, and with the judges. 2019, it's the 9th anniversary for the Beijing Master Show. So this definitely is one of the best shows in China, I would say.
Yes.
Do you agree?
Sure.
Yes, so you know Bird's Nest, right?
Mm-hmm.
In 2008, the Olympic was held here. It's a landmark, and then every rider dreamed to perform in this unique venue.
Yes.
So, yes, I think it's a very good show. So, on the other hand, Beijing Master form a perfect platform, putting everyone in the industry together and providing a very good opportunity for our rider and our riding academy students to participate and to meet different people and to widen their eyesight.
Cool. So let's get back a little bit to the original of the Mustang Group. I know that Mustang Group is a subsidiary of Zhifa Group. Zhifa Group is China-based family business group involved in many sectors of business like machinery, agriculture, sports, general aviation, and financial investments. And Mustang should be the business arm for sports, especially for horse-related activities. So why Zhifa Group wants to develop horse business and horse activities?
Yes, this is a long story, but we'll make it simple. Right. Like, you know, our mother company was established 25 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
So Zhifa was established 25 years ago. And we always share an enterprise spirit. We call a Mustang spirit. So this was long ago before our company was developed. So this spirit is educating all our staff. So every staff in our company learns to be, you know, physically and mentally strong. We are well adaptable to different situations and we never give up on whatever we aim for. So this is our enterprise spirit.
And developed by the owner of the group?
Yes, our boss father.
Okay, cool.
In 2012, Mustang was established, and Mustang involved in both racing and equestrian now. We have horses standing around the world, racing and breeding.
Yes.
In China, we mainly focus on the equestrian sessions.
Mm-hmm. I'm curious why the company has this kind of spirit. Because the funding owner is a rider?
Not really.
Oh,
but
okay.
I think, you know, this is something in Chinese people, you know, horse is you know, horse spirit is in every Chinese, I don't know, Chinese heart.
Okay.
So many people do like horse spirits, but then my boss and his father, they all love horses, but although they don't ride, but then they all like the spirit of the horse and they put it as the enterprise spirit. So I think this is one of the reasons we have this company.
Okay, I see. So let's focus on your activities in China. You have an Equine Academy in Beijing. What would you say the position of Mustang? It is training academy or it is a private riding club?
We have two major projects in China, in Beijing. So the first project was the Equestrian Academy. You know, Beijing is the heart of the equestrian sport in China, right?
Yes.
And we are very lucky to have the only operating equine academy in Beijing here. Our academy is registered by the Ministry of Education in China. And we provide a 3 years college degree for our student in two majors. So one is the equine vet and the other one is equestrian management. And since our school has already certified for adult education, in the near future we will develop the diploma program for the adult, mainly aimed for the people who are already working in the industry and looking forward to equip themselves further. We are partially open to the public. And this is because we would like to provide a more realistic platform to our students for them to, work and learn and educate them in a real life situation.
Jojo, you have been working in China for over 3 years now. So what's the new change you are seeing in Chinese horse market?
As we all know, since 2008, over the past 10 years, right? Like 2008, it was the Beijing Olympic, right?
Yes.
So this is the first time we have the Olympic equestrian sport in China. So I know it was held in Hong Kong, but then still it was the first time and it was the only time in China having equestrian sport in Olympic level.
Yes.
So over the past 10 years, the industry was developing rapidly. And the number of clubhouse, the whole equestrian clubhouse, was increased by, I would say, 10 times. And the number of horses in port every year is over 2,000. And number of competition has been increased. It was dramatic. They were all going up like a rocket. However, it's always the same case, like constructing a building, right? So when people build things very quickly, the foundation and the quality might not be the best. So since, the rapid development, the industry will reach a bottleneck soon. So people will need to rebuild the foundation and basic to be able to further construct themselves higher, to construct the industry to a further level. Yes. So that's why we think education and national system construction and rules will be very important, very, very important in this time. So to keep this simple, what I mean is in the past 10 years, the industry was focusing on the quantity. And I would think in the next 10 years, it will be more focusing about the quality.
I agree, and very insightful. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Thank you. See you soon.
Thank you.
Bye.
Great, Zoe. It was very interesting. You introduced previously Mustang International Equine Academy where Jojo works. In which episode?
It is episode 4. You can check it out on Apple Podcasts. In addition, you can get more detailed information about every clubs we introduce and additional exclusive information by taking our premium subscription on our website www.wonder-horse.com/podcast. Emma, do you remember we discussed a lot about the idea of launching this podcast and the premium subscription package when you were in Shanghai?
Absolutely, it was a very interesting experience. I was quite sure that the podcast is a very good idea, although I was not so sure if people are willing to pay for more insightful information. In fact, how it goes?
It is much better than we thought. We already have a few subscribers now, but we definitely need more to keep us continue to provide good contents in this podcast and in our weekly newsletter. In the same time, the comments and rating on Apple Podcasts are very important for us too.
So guys, don't hesitate to find out more benefits of our premium subscription package on the Wonder Horse website. The first 30 subscribers can enjoy a huge discount for their first year subscription by leaving comments on Apple Podcasts. Check it out now.
Thank you so much, Emma, for co-hosting this episode with me. Hope you had fun.
Yes, it was very fun and I really enjoyed it. It was really my pleasure, Zoe. I hope to see you soon in France or maybe in China if I come back. Thank you so much.
Of course. See you. Take care.
Bye bye. 再见.
This podcast is produced by Wonder Horse, equine business solution provider and bespoke platform for Chinese equine community. I'm your host, Zoe King. See you next Monday on China Horse Business.